Rihanna caught me spacing out a bit in the mech bay and recommended I start some sort of commander's journal. She said it helped my dad organize his thoughts and prevent me from becoming a tripping hazard for the techs. So here I am. Where to begin? We have just concluded our contract with the Farmers Cooperative on Macomb. In retrospect, I'm glad they were able to meet us halfway on their payment offer. As much as we might want to help the little guys, we can't afford to become a charity. As it turns out, cutting them a deal also netted us a new battle mech. Helping them should also boost our reputation. My dad really drilled into us the importance of the company's reputation. Taking shortcuts out of greed can make opportunities dry up. I suppose it can also get people killed. It's hard to believe, but it's been a little over a year now since DeBerry. A year to the day since we finally found enough time to give my dad a proper send-off. During that year, I've managed to bring the unit back from the brink of destruction. We have new pilots, all eager to make their fortunes with us. Even though we're operating under a different name now, I haven't forgotten whose company this was, or what it cost to keep it alive. Lieutenant Leon Freeman joined us before we even left the DeBerry system. Sole survivor of his unit, he found himself in a similar situation as us. Still very new to the business, but I've never seen someone make a Jenner move the way he does. Tends to keep to himself during downtimes. He seems to enjoy movies mostly, although I have heard a guitar being strummed from his quarters more than once. Kimara Yoshida joined us soon after we finally escaped DeBerry. She believes her Curitan heritage commands a premium price. At the time, we were certainly desperate for pilots, and so took her on. She has been a drain on morale from the moment she stepped on board. Looks down on the other pilots and only really speaks with another Curitan tech, and even he is getting sick of her. I wish I could say her talent made up for her attitude. Catherine Land joined us late last year, a self-made Mechwarrior training on old agrimechs. She has proven to have a lot of talent despite her lack of formal training. Her energy livens up the long transits between planets. Her gregarious nature, however, has earned her the call sign of Banshee, as she seems incapable of keeping an even tone over the comms. If anything, I think the name just emboldened her to be louder. Adam Foster also joined us late last year. While he has yet to drop for us in combat, he does have some experience working with the Federated Suns. He has been valuable in helping with the training simulator and sometimes assists Fahad with refits. On downtime, Foster will talk incessantly about his kids back home. This has somehow earned him the nickname Mother. I kinda liked family men better, but the pilots have spoken. Rihanna has found leads on several pilots who might be willing to join up. Most even have their own mechs, which makes things less complicated, but they are spread all over the place. For now, I intend to pursue a pilot named Snowshoe, who is out in the periphery. The journey will take the better part of a year. Our first stop was Evansville to restock on supplies. While on planet, Fahad let me know he found a lead on a mech in good condition. It could be ours for the right price, but mechs just are never cheap. A Blackjack would have been a nice find, but just outside of our price range. While speaking with the contact, we did find a buyer for some of the spare equipment we had been carrying around, so I suppose it all worked out. Our next stop was Imbrial. The local arenas sometimes left good pilots dispossessed and looking for work. Rihanna tracked down one such pilot. However, upon meeting him, I did not think he would be a good fit. While undoubtedly talented, He preferred heavier mechs than we could support, and he also had a very reckless fighting style that played well in the arenas, but didn't sit well with me when thinking of the repair bills. I was feeling a bit annoyed that we wasted a trip to this planet when I was greeted by an old friend. Goblin was a part of the Cavaliers a few years ago, before he got in some sort of fight with my father and took off on his own. Now he has found himself on hard times and was looking to join up. I never really knew what had him at odds with my father, but I always got along all right with him. He can be a little odd at times and is obsessed with his mech, but that obsession makes him an amazing pilot. It will be great having him drop with us. Our last stop before we made our way to the periphery was the small planet of Sodus. Fahad had some leads on a few under-the-table contracts we could take on. Something informal but promising in the support they could provide for our technicians. We ended up negotiating 3 different deals. I just hope they pay as promised.
New contract just came in, Commander. But before I get to that, I've been digging for more information on the mercenary group that came after us. Black Inferno are a very nasty piece of work. Not that we didn't already know that. By every account, they operate without regard to civilian rights and protection, raiding and pillaging at will, more like pirates than mercenaries. They're also extremely evasive. I see them pop up on the Mercenary Review Board's records from time to time, but not with enough frequency to justify their size, wealth, or sheer power. It also makes tracking their movements extremely difficult. I'll keep searching and see what more I can find. Spears said he'll do the same.
Good. We all want our pound of flesh from these bastards. So, what about this new contract?
Yeah, could be interesting. Seems a group of indentured employees, part of the Apex Mining Syndicate, are being taken advantage of and are suffering under horrendous working conditions. In an attempt to force the Syndicate to the bargaining table, the workers want us to inflict some serious damage on 2 of the Syndicate's more critical mining installations. They believe the only language these people understand is the almighty Sibyl. It's hard to argue with that logic.
Sounds like a noble cause.
Maybe, but they're ready and willing to pay for our services, and we could use some more Sibyl's ourselves. I've filed the mission briefing already. You just need to sign off on the operation and get us where we need to go.
Copy that.
It seems our trip to the periphery will have to wait. Our next mission is coreward on the planet of Allerton. Wrong direction, but Spears has asked us to do it. He stuck his neck out for us at DeBerry. I can go a little out of my way to help him. Upon hearing the news, Kimura's went on a tirade. She thinks we should be chasing more lucrative offers instead of helping farmers and strikes. I reminded her that if she didn't like the missions, she was welcome to walk and find her own mech. Turns out, even a Drac will back off when confronted with the reality of being dispossessed. For the next mission, I'll remain in the Javelin. I'll be removing Kimura from the Centurion and putting Banshee in it. I'll also be giving Mother his first drop inside the Cicada. Finally, I'll give Freeman some rest and drop with Goblin in his Phoenix Hawk. We drop the moment we finish our deceleration burn.